Have you ever stopped to think about what it means to lose something before you even had the chance to hold it? There are things we carry that have no name, no right word to describe them. It's that weight sitting in your chest after a loss that happened too fast, no warning, no permission. And when we watch it happen to someone else, even on a screen, even in a story, the pain hits for real. That's exactly what House of the Dragon did to us in Visenya's birth episode. Rhaenyra Targaryen is not an easy character to love. She's complicated, she makes hard choices, she carries contradictions. But in that moment, she wasn't a princess, she wasn't an heir to the throne. She was nothing more than a mother. And that's exactly where the show gets it right, when it strips away every piece of armor and lets the human being show through. Visenya's birth wasn't shown with softness, it wasn't handled with gentleness. It was raw, brutal, and silent in a way that screams. And you know what's most striking? The way Emma Darcy carries that scene while barely saying a word. It's the body that speaks, the eyes, the breath, the kind of performance you feel in your gut before your mind even catches up. Put yourself in that scene for a second. Imagine surviving a political war, an exhausting journey, finally reaching that long-awaited moment, and watching everything collapse in a silence that weighs 1,000 pounds. That silence isn't empty. That silence is a character. What makes this loss so devastating isn't just the fact that Visenya was stillborn. It's the context. It's what that baby represented. A daughter in a world that doesn't value daughters. A new flame in a house that was already beginning to burn. Perhaps the only thing Rhaenyra, in that moment, could see as a future. And that's when we understand something crucial about House of the Dragon. The show isn't afraid to expose the price women pay in the game of power. While men compete with swords and words, women compete with their own bodies. And this episode doesn't let that reality go unnoticed. There's a quiet cruelty in this narrative that reaches far beyond fantasy, because unfortunately, human history is filled with women who lost in silence, who cried without an audience, who kept moving forward simply because there was no other choice. Rhaenyra gets up. Shattered as she is, she gets up. And it's not glorified as heroism, it's shown as necessity. Sometimes courage has nothing beautiful about it. It's just the next step when you have no other left. This scene will stay, not because it was spectacular in terms of production, though it was, but because it touched something real, because it reminded us that behind every war, every throne, every epic battle, there are losses that never make it into the history books, losses kept locked inside someone's silence. And now the question that hasn't left my mind since I watched this episode: if Visenya had lived, would Westeros have had a different fate, or are some tragedies inevitable no matter who is born or who survives?